Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
We're strongly considering renaming the show the Nostradamus Chronicles.
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
Okay, so, and again, I have to, this is very important, cast. There's sometimes things happen in life that we are not happy with, okay? As much as we love Doctor Who, and we want Doctor Who to always be positive, we would like it to be 10 out of 10. Sometimes it isn't 10 out of 10. Sometimes the Doctor Who community, people are not happy with. Okay? Sometimes the community is more against what's going on than for it. In this case, they've been sugarcoating this for a long time. Moffat even downplayed it, that there's a very, very, very small percentage of fans that do not like the direction that Doctor Who's going in, whether it be with Jodie Whittaker, whether it be Chris Chibnall, whether it be the writing, whether it be the feminism, whether it be the nonsense, clickbait things, and Rosa Parks and historical and all kinds of crazy stuff. For a long time, we've had people say everything's 10 out of 10. They're trying to say Doctor Who is doing great, it's fantastic. There could be a hurricane outside. I'm like, don't get alarmed. Everyth's okay. The windows are smashing in. Things are on fire.
Through the TV.
Yeah, things are on fire. No, it's going to be all right. Ceiling blown off. It's going to be okay.
Seeing our main cast members floating through the air, that's just special effects.
Listen. You have to purport everything. You cannot sugarcoat things for the positive narrative, okay? Even if I don't want stuff to happen, I'm not going to hide the news. Now, when we report stuff, people like to put us in this fake category that we hate Doctor Who, we're haters, we're against Doctor Who. We're not. We're saying that if this continues the way it is, things are going to go down. Fans are not happy. I've been saying over and over and over again that the majority of Doctor Who fans are against what's going on. That's not a lie. And now we got some evidence. Now, this is a rumor, okay? Rumor. But we had predicted before this rumor possibly coming to be, okay? Now, this rumor was sent to me by a fan, and this thing came from Twitter. The person who's saying from Doctor Who News Filming, I must stress this is unconfirmed and unverified. Not sure how I can verify this info, so it could be complete bull. Apparently, Doctor Who magazine has had a very bad May with a lot of subscription cancellations. I've been told record-breaking numbers, but again, I can't verify. Well, the only thing I can verify is what I've seen in some stores, and I've even had it on film. The stack of Doctor Who magazines, it's full. People have been boycotting Doctor Who magazine. We know this. We reported this. People have been against the Time Team. People have been against the logo. People have been against what they threw out, or even the original people from the magazine. Even the people that worked on the magazine was against the new narrative, the new stuff. They got fired. This is happening. Magazine is being boycotted. This is a reality. This is true. This is happening. They could be lying through their teeth. The magazine is boycotted. If you boycott something, that means the sales are not going to be there. Okay? I've seen them stacked in the stores. They can't get rid of them.
Barnes & Noble, and it was like, and the thing, it doesn't look like they were even moving.
They're marking them down. They're basically trying to give them away. They're in clearance racks. The book is like $12
in their section for Doctor Who. I forget how much those were marked down.
The book is like expensive. It's $10, $12. It's ridiculous every month. It's a magazine.
Yeah.
The most expensive magazine I know. I can't even get it every month. It's so expensive. Because not only do they put out a magazine, they put out a special, they put a Masters edition, they put Monsters edition, put all this stuff out. I can't afford it. So we said here, we predicted it, that the magazine is going to get to a point where it's going to get canceled. We've said this because Nobody likes what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You basically said, we want 20-year-olds. We don't want 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100-year-olds watching Doctor Who liking it.
20-year-olds because they relate to the people who we want to write for.
Oh,
See,
Jesus.
you pissed off everybody. Do you understand? You pissed everybody off. They don't want to read it because you. I mean, Vaughn, am I crazy about this?
I mean, no. I mean, we also reported that they didn't really. We saw this coming because the fan sites, the actual sites, what's going on with them. I mean, it's a trickle down effect, and plus, you on top of that, you forcing a logo of a incoming doctor on previous doctors.
Mm-hmm.
That was mistake one. Mistake two, you decide that you got a female now playing the role. You don't want to promote her. Mistake mistake two. Mistake three is that you're not marketing her. Three strikes.
No, you're not.
You're not doing anything to help, but you want to play this clicky bullshit with people. People can go up to now the showrunner and get in, which is bullshit. You should not be able to do that. But yeah.
No.
Because this showrunner is so complacent that he prefer to work with actors he already act. You can go in there, if you know him, you in. And that's another
John Barrowman in.
Yeah.
Gwen Cooper in. Torchwood people in.
Yeah.
Olivia Colman in. Everybody's in.
Yeah, because he's worked for with Chidlum in some way.
They all in the clique.
It's part of the clique.
Mentality. Yeah, they part of the clique.
And we've said this. We've said this. We said that the odds of John Barrowman appearing in Doctor Who with Jodie Whittaker was like 90%.
Mm-hmm.
We've said this. We said, don't be surprised if this happens. Don't be like, oh my God, breaking news, John Barrowman is Captain Jack. And we knew this was happening.
Yeah.
So why are you getting excited about it? If you're watching our cast, we don't pull stuff out of our ass.
No.
Okay? We watch it for a long time. We analyze. We research. We check out figures. We check out everything. Okay? Even stuff that we don't want to look at sometimes.
Yeah.
Could be the enemy stuff. Okay? People are going to lie to you in life. They're trying to push this agenda. Everything is okay. We give this a 10 out of 10. Everything is fine. The fans that don't like what's going on is in the minority.
Yep.
If that is the case, then the magazine should not suffer any which way known to man.
But it is.
Exactly, yeah.
But they just said, and again, this could be the rumor, the majority have dropped the subscription. Majority. Meaning that it's in a dangerous space of being canceled as a magazine.
After the first 4-something years.
Keep in mind that it was going on when Doctor Who was canceled, and it didn't get canceled. Think about that one. You have a magazine the show that the magazine represents not on the air for a long time.
It managed to survive.
It survived.
But yet the actions of what's coming in is totally, I'll say it, whitewashing the information.
You're going to see some whitewashing.
What we want to see and hear.
You're going to see some whitewashing when they show the damn
God,
episode.
Yes.
It's going to be a whole lot of whitewashing.
The racism factor in Rosa Parks here is definitely going to be so whitewashed.
Do you think we want to report this? Do you think we want to say, oh my God, Dr. Magazine is going to get canceled? Oh my God, Doctor Who's going to get canceled. Oh my God, there's no merchandise. I don't want to report that. I'm Mr. First of all, nobody's more Mr. Positive than me when it comes to things. I'm the one who I write books of positivity.
On my blind dyslexic blog too. So.
Right. I write books of positivity. He does his stuff positivity. I'm all positive. But we're doing the news. And the news clearly states something that I don't like, you don't like, but we have to report it. I'm not going to hide a story to try to put a false narrative out there that everything is hunky-dory. If you want a false narrative, you could go watch someone that used to wear a mask that they give you 10 out of 10. This is the majority. We are the majority. The other people are the minority. The majority rules, and the majority is going to get this thing canceled. So you need to, as Doctor Who and BBC, you need to get your stuff straight, and you need to identify what the fans want and see where you're going wrong, how you're disrespecting people, and you need to fix it, BBC.
And not only that, just, you know, keep in mind of who the showrunner is when y'all elect the showrunner. See what they have done as a whole, and don't depend on them to do a certain thing that they did with another show. Because I think he probably
Yeah.
got the position for Broadchurch. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and y'all can be mad all you want to. Broadchurch was not the best thing on television. I'm sorry.
Listen, we've had baseball Yankee managers that have brought home World Series rings.
Yeah,
And then the moment they do something wrong, they're fired.
Yeah.
Okay?
exactly.
It happens to everybody. All right? It's nothing to be, I mean, look, it happens. When stuff goes wrong, they let you go. All right? Doctor Who is not.
We're hoping that Doctor Who and Chibnall stays for a long time. But if he continues on doing this, and if Doctor Who continues doing something which costs everybody's favorite magazine, which we have picked up either as a subscription or just off the cuff, we're going to be pissed. And the way the show's running, I'm going to be pissed.
Listen.
Yeah.
You're marketing Doctor Who magazine, first of all, wrong.
Yeah.
On one hand, you're telling the fans, F you, and we just need 20-year-olds. But then the kicker is, on just about every cover of Doctor Who magazine is the classic doctors, right?
Yeah.
Nothing about filming. Not one picture
Not
on
one
the cover of the magazine of anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, maybe 5% of all the coverage is going to be Jodie Whittaker right now, right?
You might
That's
have a
ridiculous.
little thumbnail. Okay, here we go. We'll be nice. We'll say nice. There might be a thumbnail, Jodie Whittaker. There might be a thumbnail.
It's ridiculous.
Of
Matt Smith and Jenna Coleman. Matt Smith and Jenna Coleman. That's what we've seen.
Anybody coming in would assume these individuals were still with the show.
Yeah, fun.
But here's my prediction of this whole matter. He's waiting till that trailer drops, and then he's going to start marketing, which is a bullshit idea.
Bullshit idea.
I feel that he's waiting for that trailer to drop and see the reaction of the public. If it's a negative reaction, he's going to hold the merchandise. If it's a positive reaction, he's going to start dropping stuff left and right. That's what they put all their ducks in the row, and depending on that trailer drop. Watch what I say.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
But here's the thing:
a handbag is not merchandise.
No, it's not.
You backwards you're a backwards marketing. So basically, you depending on this one person, and this is unfair to her to pull in the marketing part of it. No, that's not how it works. People need to have her. Like right now, you don't have nothing on her at all. Nothing. We don't even know what her doctor is going to be there.
But it's not just that, too. There's nothing for guys to buy right now.
Yeah.
No.
It's not fair.
I understand she's a female, but guys buy stuff, too.
And like I said, it's going to be the girlfriends and the wives that are going to jump on the thing going, hey, my boyfriend or husband wants to buy something, but you're not selling anything for him, so I'm not going to buy anything.
Here's the thing. That's why I say the doctor should be genderless. Then you go male, female, all you want. And then it can still be for everyone, because if you attach a label to somebody, then you have to stick with a label. Now she's being called a woman. So it's going to be geared towards girls and women now.
Yeah, but even when the doctor was a male, they had River stuff. They had different stuff.
But see, here's the thing. You had River. You didn't have you had, but then I can't say that because Hot Topic had outfits for women.
Hot Topic was all women stuff. Majority of it was women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't really say that on. Sorry, somebody keeps putting the. Yeah. Though the turtle keeps popping up and it makes my day. See the turtle.
Oh, you keep seeing Sally.
Sally.
Looking at you like that. You're like, what are you looking at?
That sad little turtle. Oh.
Even turtles like Doctor Who, damn it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we love animals too, see, right? Sound like that.
Yep.
I mean, we can talk to the birds come home and still nothing will fucking change because they are so damn lazy over there that it's pathetic. I'm sorry. I mean, I have seen shows over here that was run better than what they are doing with their own show over there. I'm sorry, Brendan. Your show is rubbish. You need to go back to the drawing board. If you need to take a year off, go and take a year off. Go back to scratch. See what made Doctor Who and then come back. Because I still feel that there should have been a gap between the transition period. I mean, this is all screaming at West transition, and it's not making the product any better.
Well, you know what? It's going to happen probably soon. We're going to come on here. We're going to announce that the Doctor magazine's canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I don't want to do that, but it's the news, and we have to do that. Does it mean that we wanted it to happen? No.
No.
But you're doing stuff to make it happen.
Yep.
There's a difference.
Look how they market. Look how they market show maybe 2 weeks to a year and a half. Even the possibility of a TV show or a movie, we hear about it.
Once in Space, I saw a commercial. They've been marketing the crap out of that.
Exactly. I mean,
I saw that. I love it.
That so far ahead, it's like when it finally airs, like, oh yeah, I'm psyched. Chibnall and the BBC are not doing anything, and if they're gonna like Vaughn said, if they're gonna wait till the trailer drops, the Chibnall drops. Wait till the Chibnall drops. Yeah, the Chibnall will drop, but no, if they're actually gonna wait till the trailer drops to start marketing, and that is just far too late.
It really is.
You pretty much have written your stuff off there, written the magazine off the air, and it's a sad thing.
Yeah,
but see, to me, that's cowardly. I mean, if you're not going to market, if you're not going to back your show, then why do it?
Why cast her then if you weren't going to back her? Yeah. That's my problem with it. Would you see? That's why I can't understand the mentality that this was not a stunt cast, because people out there saying, "Oh, she was chosen because she was the best out of the bunch." Would we find out that was BS, because she wasn't? There was a number one that decided to decline. But it's this mentality that it's an extreme cast. Okay, it's not something that you see every day. Maybe if the show was like a few years, but for a show that's 54 years old, it's a stunt casting. She was cast for a specific purpose, to boost ratings.
Mm-hmm.
She was cast because they wanted an extreme change, and they was dropping hints all the time with these bullshit ass lines. They tried it out with Missy. She got a good reception. Now they think that the Doctor should be able to do that, and which I say no. If you're gonna do that, it should have been Grace. Slowly. People. Okay, here's the thing. People do not like change that happens that rapid. You have to ease them into it. Mm-hmm. They did not ease them into it. You did not set up the reason why that happened, even though we have hypothesized what might have happened. There's no legit reason why this change happened. It was never built into the scripts. We just know that he said a throwaway line about the world was going to become women one day. Good. But here's the thing. They if they was going to do this, they should have had made it a thing that people can see the progression of what was going on. Nobody saw it. And then all of a sudden she's a woman. And they expect people to accept this. And then the people who don't accept it, they're saying that it's misogyny. It's not misogyny. It's people do not like change. You can't spring this on people because it's shock.
If the change made sense, I think this is just it. If they were changing the Doctor into a female and it made sense, it wouldn't be so bad for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're just doing the whole, wouldn't it be cool if we saw the Doctor as a female? And they're appealing to the whole. They're just doing it for diversity, and I personally think it's shock value.
Yeah, it's shock value. That's
if
what it
done
was.
a storyline to where you assume the Doctor. I mean, yeah, people would have known that it wasn't the Doctor right off the bat. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, I realize that. But if they had done a storyline where everybody assumed the Doctor had regenerated into a female and played on that. Then when Chibnall, whoever came up with this idea, came up with it finally, they go, oh, that would be a good idea. But yet we're coming off Moffat season. Let's put it bluntly, like folks. his era is coming off very, very poorly. And me personally, I would rather know the ratings were there as a buffer before changing over to a female either way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not being misogynistic. It's not being sexist. It's being a realist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that rating, I mean, it was already. Moffat did not manage Capaldi well. I mean, you have a great actor, but yet you made him act like a teenager, and that's just, it was fun for a while, but you're like, what's the problem? And then when you really get your shit together, you had a companion that was really good, which is Bill. No offense to Clara, but she's failing now. But you had a companion that was doing all the things right, but you made her handicapped with her sexuality. What is going? I mean.
Well, now that you touched on it, I just want to add something.
Yeah.
Let's change the topic, but related to what you're saying, and talk about Chris Chibnall and what we know. Now, we do know that he had lunch with Pearl Mac. Okay?
Yeah.
There is a possibility, a strong one, that she's going to appear as Bill in the new season or the one after. We know that Matt Lucas had said flat out he's not done with Doctor Who. So that's another thing. We know that John Barrowman, Chris Chibnall did Torchwood. He's close with John Barrowman. Odds are great that him and Gwen Cooper, the character Gwen Cooper is going to be in there. We know that Olivia Colman told everybody she wants to be in Doctor Who. Then she said she had lunch with him. And it's looking like strong possibility. We also heard that somebody sent something out there. Don't be too surprised if under Chibnall we see Matt Smith or David Tennant. I don't know what that means. We also heard this other thing that as much as Michelle Gomez said that she's not going to return as Missy, something changed her mind where she doesn't want to let go of the character. Now, when you say let go of the character and you think about the Olivia Colman thing, if Olivia Colman wanted to be the greatest female villain, and right now the greatest female villain is Missy, that would mean that Michelle Gomez would have to regenerate into Olivia Colman, and Olivia Colman would get her thing. But for some weird reason now, and of course, you would probably need her for a regeneration sequence. Michelle Gomez does not want to give the role up, which could mean, one, she's going to return as Missy and then regenerate into Olivia Colman, or she's just going to return and not regenerate and just mess with Jodie Whittaker. We don't know. But it's all about who he had lunch with at the end of the day.
Who you know. That's pretty much all it's gotten to be.
And
right
that
now.
is the biggest thing we're trying to say is that flat out, people didn't really have auditions. He had lunch. They're on. Bradley Walsh had came out and he said, I didn't have any auditions, nothing. I had lunch with Chibnall. And then they were like, all of a sudden, the BBC are like, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have did this because now people are going to be like, and he's like, oops, basically. Okay? Yes, we heard he's a great actor. I haven't seen him anything, but I'm going to take people's word for it.
Yeah, he's a decent actor. I like
people are saying he's great, he deserves it. Okay, right? But everybody auditions. Like, this is the way it's been since the dawn of friggin' television. So all of a sudden now you don't audition, you just have lunch. What kind of garbage is that? What is that? We don't just hire anybody anymore. So, I like this person. We're gonna hire them. What if there's somebody better for the role? Like, you'll never know. You'll never get a shot.
They don't want nobody better for the role because he only want the people that he want working with. He don't want nobody better for the role. If that person, see.
And Olivia Colman said no. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was his first choice, right?
Yeah.
So now that she wants to be in Doctor Who, but not as your choice as the Doctor, you got to give her a role because basically, I guess it isn't right? That you have. She wants to not have that schedule, but she wants to appear sporadically. So he probably won't. 99% gonna say yes because he feels she's fantastic to be the Doctor, but how fantastic would she be as the Master, or Missy, or Ronnie, or whatever? So you know what? She's in. She's in. So you got Olivia Colman in, right? Let's just try to piece this together. I'm talking to our audience, right? Olivia Colman in, Broadchurch. Jodie Whittaker in, Broadchurch.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet that you won't? I mean, I honestly think you're going to see David Tennant.
What Kimball's doing is he's bringing back Broadchurch, and
You're going to see David Tennant or Arthur Darvill pop up in there. Come on. Like, it's not rocket science. He did Torchwood. Torchwood is going to be in there as Torchwood. Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. Why would all of a sudden Russell T. Davies said that Chibnall approved it? Because she's going to be in there.
It's the 10th Doctor 2.0. That's what it's see.
And you know what you're going to do for ratings? You're going to throw David Tennant in there for an episode. You're going to throw John Barrowman in there for an episode. He's not stupid. He's like, oh, I'll just throw him in for a couple of episodes. We'll be fine. You know people are going to tune in.
Yeah.
To see Captain Jack.
That's when they really want. And that's what they're going to do when they start seeing the ratings really drop.
No, but the ratings are going to rise when they're in there, though.
Here they are. Here's like 4 episodes. Here's 3 episodes with these characters. Right?
But that's going to be the problem because then the ratings are going to drop when they're not in there, and then they're going to have to do stunt appearances to stay alive.
Bingo.
Yeah,
it's going to be like Scooby Doo with the guest stars.
Supernatural appears. Boom, ratings through the roof.
Ratings boost. Yeah, they're going to use guest stars as the ratings boost.
I mean, what is this going to be like SNL? You're going to have stars every week?
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to turn into because I'm seeing that it feels to me that somebody has lack of confidence in themselves or their team to actually put out a decent show without relying on other outside forces coming in.
Remember the episode where Billy Piper appeared at the end and Donna Nolan, she's like in the crowd. Oh my God! They're going to have cameos like that. They're going to do that for stunt ratings. You know they're going to do that. They might even have Catherine Tate walk down the street or some crap for an episode. Anything. They're going to do this. Because right now we're in desperation mode.
Man. Where
we wanted team-ups before and companions, they wouldn't do it before, but now they're desperate.
Yeah. Because the ratings are low.
That's why we give Moffat a lot of crap, but when God darn it, when it came to Heaven Sent, he delivered. Because that show that Capaldi could handle a show by himself without relying on
anybody.
Anybody. It was just a show that he can do himself. I mean, that's the real test. Can this person deliver carry a show by themselves? But I got a feeling that she's gonna be surrounded by other people her whole term now. They're
to help her out.
Give her, because I mean that kind of let me know that he was solid because of Heaven Sent. I mean, that has not really been done. You know, I think Baker might have done. Did he have one where he was not with a companion?
David Tennant. Okay, you said John.
You're talking about Tom Baker?
Yeah, Tom Baker.
He's had stuff without a companion. Without a companion, yes.
Yeah, it was Deadly Assassin.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
So I mean, that's the thing. They don't want to do episodes like that where the Doctor is by himself and herself, and she has to figure out how to get out of the situation. She's just too dependent on these get out of jail cards.
Yeah.
But isn't it babying her though, as a doctor, when there's gonna be so many people that are gonna be helping her now?
Remember what I said. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Oh no! I thought Sally wanted to say something. Sally.
Oh. No, I was just agreeing.
Oh, okay. Because here's the thing. This is lack of confidence. If she's that really good, she should be able
lack of creativity.
She should be able to handle the show on her own without the need of other people. But what I feel that this is becoming a ensemble cast. This is not specifically going to be doctor-centered anymore. It's going to be about the doctor plus the companion.
We already know that for the Christmas episode, we're going to have Captain Jack and Gwen Cooper in the Christmas episode finale. So they could do a thing right there with 12 companions or 13 companions, you know, because you got, I mean, not that Gwen Cooper was
and they
a
may
companion,
do something called the 12 Days of Christmas, where Barrowman and them are part of the 12 days.
I mean, Pearl Mackie appears, Matt Lucas appears. You know, you're going to start throwing stuff in there. It's, you know.
And this is just what I was saying when we first heard about the female might be becoming the doctor. Where the whole little gist about the doctor's known for using his wits, not his tatas.
I honestly think Olivia Colman should be the Ronnie.
Yeah, same here.
But see, here's the thing: do they even have rights to the Ronnie? I know because
This is so confusing because for some odd reason, there are rights that they can't use people that are main things like Omega. That's ridiculous. But yet he could be in K9, which makes no sense.
That is why I've strongly suspected that Moffat pissed somebody off.
Moffat pissed off the family.
And the BBC said, okay, you're not allowed to use this person because you don't have the rights to. You can't use this person because he has the rights to. I honestly still believe that Moffat
pissed off the creator of the Brigadier character.
Oh, yeah.
Pissed them off, Lawsuit City, that they're like, who said you could do that? Not the actor's family. I'm talking about the person that created the Brigadier's character.
Yeah.
Pissed them off with legal action. So he pissed off a lot of people, first of all, that you really don't see.
It's under, because I don't even know how Big Finish is using the Ronnie, because that's under the makers. And I don't know if they have something in their contract that says that it can be used in.
Well, she appeared with Colin Baker.
Yes.
And then Sylvester McCoy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, But the thing is, I don't know if somebody had a contract where they're like, all right, this is my character, but they're going to be in Doctor Who. I mean, the Doctor don't own the Daleks. They have this contract that they have to appear every year. So then what you do then you sign a contract with the people that own the Ronnie, that you make the Ronnie appear every whatever then. Something similar, maybe once every 2 years or something, or whatever.
Yeah, that's the tricky part about the situation, because the people who originally wrote it is probably passed on right now.
No, but somebody owns the state owns the Ronnie character.
Yeah.
Somebody owns it. Somebody has say. But let me tell you something. Russell T Davies was smart, because when he made that contract with Terrence Dick's estate and all that with Dr. Daleks, they had it where they're good with the Daleks for every year they appear. Boom.
If we bring the Ronnie back, how that's gonna, since they saying Big Finish is canon, how that's gonna conflict with what's the name?
Because they're gonna show the Big Finish isn't canon. That it's not everything is canon, which is what we've been saying. And that's the whole thing. Ultimately, the BBC has say. They may not like it, but that's what's gonna happen. Because when River appears again, then that's going to be a different story too, which I honestly don't think they're allowed to use River in Doctor Who, but Big Finish because of Moffat. I didn't even realize this too. When all these characters started appearing, you started seeing credits in Doctor Who, blah, 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 created by Russell T. Davies. All right? And I'm like, wait, what's that? Right? I don't know if he gets paid for it or whatever. Blah, 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 created by Russell T. Davies. You're probably going to see blah, 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 created by Stephen Moffat. Okay?
Yeah, it's a fee attached to it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's called retirement. We'll always make sure he makes money from it because he created Weeping Angels or Silence or whatever. Yeah. So again, back to Doctor Who magazine. You know what? It survived without Doctor Who, but now people are not happy with Doctor Who in the majority.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't want it to get canceled, but you know what? You pissed everybody off.
I mean, I'll be quite honest. I would rather see Doctor Who the series go off the air before Doctor Who magazine. I'm sorry to say that, but to me, that's how I feel.
You know what I'm gonna say? If the only thing that could save the magazine is to fire the time team,
yes,
then you have to fire the time team.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry.
Because I don't want to listen to what 20-year-olds has to say about something that came 20 years before they were
How
born.
about two-time teams if you don't want to fire them?
Yeah.
How about
Yeah,
another time team that represents the older fans?
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
But they don't want
Yeah,
to go for the money.
No.
Because I'm sure they get paid for their
half
reviews.
time team.
I know they get paid for their reviews. They have to.
Then
And they got a lot of people.
two teams, then you have it. You have half the team being the 20-year-olds, the other half being the older generation.
They don't have the money for two times.
I know.
No,
they're
they
too.
don't.
Sorry,
But they made a big mistake, though. They really did.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the one that's going to cancel
subscriptions because they wanted to change the time.
Just keep in mind that the person who did the Doctor Magazine for all those years is not there anymore.
Yeah.
You have a brand new person, okay? There's a reason for that, though. Just like you had a person doing the articles, you had a person directing it. They're all gone. So guess what that means? If this magazine gets canceled, it's because of the new people. Doing the new thing with the new time team, with the new age, giving the finger to fans. And I got to tell you, then that's telling. It's definitely telling. So you get new management, they ruin the whole thing, and it's over.
Fans the truth.
So you know what? Whether we like the news or not, this is the news. This is the reality. It's not hard to figure it out that Dr. Magazine's publication's going down. Maybe it's the damn price, which is absurd.
It's really
Or maybe it's things, whatever the reason is, obviously they pissed off a lot of people, and other people are not reporting it. So you know what? We're reporting it. And don't right away, be intellectually deficient to assume that we are haters for reporting the news. So
we want Doctor Who in our magazine to stay on for another 100, 200 years. We think it would be awesome. But if they're going to constantly rewrite it to where you can only associate to whoever is the age
the
group,
20s,
the 20-year-olds, then you're going to kill off your genre.
Yep. That's it. All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.